I've never heard of these movies. Let's fix that. Here are my top 10 most anticipated movies of May 2025. I'll organize these into two categories: spy movies and weird musicals. Also, other. Starting with spy movies. May 9th, we get Fight or Flight. It's about a mercenary who takes on a job of tracking down a target on a plane, but has to protect her when they're surrounded by people trying to kill both of them. I really like this sort of tight, locked room thriller like we had with Flight Risk earlier this year, so I'm real looking forward to this one. Also coming May 9th is Shadow Force. It's about an estranged couple with a bounty on their heads, who must go on the run with their son to avoid their former employer, a member of Shadow Ops that has been sent to kill them. And fun fact, this is our fourth movie this year about married retired assassins who go on the run from their employer when their cover is blown. It's from the director of The A-Team and Boss Level and stars Kerry Washington and Omar Sy. May 23rd brings us two globe-trotting adventures. Fountain of Youth is Guy Ritchie's new National Treasure homage. It stars John Krasinski and Natalie Portman as a pair of estranged siblings who team up to try to find the Fountain of Youth. And Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning reunites all these people as they try to stop a rogue AI from destroying society as we know it. I've really liked the Mission Impossible movies. I'm so looking forward to the big finale. And on May 30th, we get Wes Anderson's new movie, The Phoenician Scheme. It stars... Yeah, I'm not reading that entire list. It's about a nun who inherits her father's entire estate, only to be plagued by scheming tycoons, determined assassins, and foreign terrorists. Moving on to our weird musicals, because 2025 has some weird musicals. Odessa, The Devil and the Daylong Brothers, Better Man. May 2nd, we get Pavements. It's an experimental film that blends a spoof biopic of the band, an actual documentary of the band, and moments from the Jukebox musical based on songs by the band. It features Joe Keery and Jason Schwartzman. And coming May 16th is Hurry Up Tomorrow. It's a surreal psychological thriller musical directed by and starring The Weeknd and based on his new album. It's about an insomniac musician on the verge of a mental breakdown who's pulled into an existential odyssey by a mysterious stranger. It also stars Jenna Ortega and Barry Keoghan. Juliet and Romeo comes out May 9th. It's an original pop musical that claims to be based on the true story that inspired Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet. I don't recognize the lead actors, but I do recognize Jason Isaacs playing Lord Montague and Rebel Wilson playing Lady Capulet. And to be clear, Juliet and Romeo is not to be confused with And Juliet, the Jukebox musical currently on Broadway, or Baz Luhrmann's Romeo plus Juliet, which features contemporary pop hits. And in our other category, May 16th, we get Final Destination: Bloodlines. It's about a college student trying to rescue her family from the curse that has plagued the past 5 movies in the franchise. And it does connect the previous 5 movies. And it's the late Tony Todd's last movie. R.I.P. It also advertises itself as straight-up torture porn, including 2 homages to Saw in the first trailer. So I'm definitely not going to watch this in the theater. I'm too squeamish for that. I'm going to need to pause after every few scenes, but I definitely want to see it. May 29th gives us Clown in a Cornfield, a black comedy slasher movie from the director of Tucker and Dale vs. Evil. It's about a fading Midwestern town where Friendo the Clown, a symbol of bygone success, re-emerges as a terrifying scourge. And after all 9 of those movies, you might be thinking, that's all well and good, but does that movie have a dog? May I recommend A Breed Apart, coming May 16th. It's about a rebel who's looking for abandoned dogs on a remote island. What are you looking forward to? Follow me on YouTube and Blue Sky at Movies and Heists for more movie love. You can get these videos a week early and help fund my movie at patreon.com/moviesandheists. Special thanks to these patrons for helping to fund my movie.